light on my feet.
I got it. No, thanks.
Of course. Set your worries at ease. You're in safe hands.
I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
Slow down, sweetie. Rude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Sures's caress is a
Staying in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms, and all-round
I
pleasant
hate
folks.
new boys. I don't understand why they're such a type.
An elf. Such temptation. I loved many in my day, but never one so fair. Grace. Elegance just waiting to be shattered. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? I thought as much. Those eyes tell a story. Punishment is your pleasure. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn. Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are.
Look at me. I've been known especially for you.
Don't take our flavor.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Hells, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? Right as falling rain. What's it to you, chuffer?
Don't worry your pretty head about the fist, love. I can play them all like a lute.
What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots! Order up! Another tankard for the fist!
It's our spoon.
Much better to make drinks. You're a true talent.
Sorry.
Lovely. And nice.
Is it higher? Let's be rid of that world. Isn't right.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Develler is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well? What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Look at me. You need only
I want to give it a good rumple.
Sorry.
But you come careful. I've been taken from the... Again.
brothel, pleasure
Watch your
house,
back.
den of
Subtle
decadent
steps.
delights.
What to do?
Look at me. You only think of me.
Let's be quick. Simple.
These things have stayed interesting. With haste.
Lovely. And nice.
More for me?
Oh. Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait. I know you.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Joe, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Come on then.
I won't give in. Cutting to the chase.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. How can I help it? I don't regret its death. But I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat.
As am I. My thanks are as bountiful as your courage. Take these. May you have some comfort in bitter times. Be well. Be beautiful.
Very well. Open up.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone issue rest is correct.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
What's on your mind?
I applaud your taste.
Looking ahead. If not over, then through.
Give me strength.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us. I'd ask you to be patient, but you've been patient enough. Now is the time to speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. To illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the Gith for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Good and truth rarely go hand in hand, but in this case, they are happy bedfellows, and we can be too. I swear to you, I have the solution to your problem. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite. Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Power. Ancient and full of wonder. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world. Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart. I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
I knew any artifact that could command an Elder Brain must be close to omnipotent. But for it to be the very crown Karsus forged, it verges on unbelievable. I assure you, the hammer Raphael offered is mere scrap metal in comparison, whatever use he claims for it. We should pay a visit to Sorcerer's Sundries. Their book collection is the envy of the Sword Coast. I'm certain the truth lurks somewhere on their shelves. The only kind I have? Ha! Sorcerer's Sundries is no mere trading post. It's been serving the arcane community for centuries. Their collection of rare tomes is unparalleled. Netherese texts are hardly commonplace, but I'm certain they'll have one or two stashed away. You'll have to forgive my eagerness, but if my suspicions prove to hold water, this could be the answer to all our problems.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? How interesting. No doubt he impressed upon you the need to do so. And what did he want in return for this knowledge? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. Tell me, you turned him down. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Prices. You won't find more flavor for less.
Make you feel better.
This armor was such a bargain.
Always room for more? Person with you. They enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it? Sir, I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next day.
How about we settle? This armor was such a bargain. You can't return it.
Let's have some fun. Silent as the grave.
An apple a day keeps the absolute away.
Slow down,
You won't find more flavor for less.
can't give up now. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
Two? That seems like a lot.
An apple a day keeps the absolute
Pleasure
away.
your fine maiden. To fill her fingers.
Fruit? Vegetables? What can I do you for? If you're hungry, you know where to find me. Certified, not magically altered.
Everyone at Sharess's caress is a professional.
We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
This was a stupid idea.
Look at you.
You think a bunch of
You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs? You burned your head recently. Didn't you spot them by the gate? Big metal bastards, even bigger swords. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
You think a bunch of smart.
You'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquity.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings. so forth, so on. Dolor. Weird fella. He'd come and go, quiet as a bug's breath. Never here when his mum needed him. Always here when she didn't. Oh? Oh dear. A dwarf, you say? Fion. One of Mamselle's girls from Sharess's Caress. Been gone for a 10-day. Smiled as wide as the wide, but twice as sunny. You don't suppose the murderer? Oh, goodness no. It's too horrible to imagine. Horrible hells. I better lay low. Lower than low. Under low. Gotta keep low. Murderer won't hear a peep out of me.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Murdered? Oh, dearie me. And to think, her remains were just a whisper away. Make sure Mamselle knows. Across the way at the Caress. Yeah, God, she'll be right unsettled. I'm staying put, mind. If a killer wanted me dead, I'd already be crammed under the boards. Have a skeg at these. That should do ya.
Stupid bridge guards. I should have dumped a lot of them. Kicked out of the temple.
It's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff?
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
Elminster's not around, so might as well. Most excellent.
To hear all about it.
Not easily.
It's a dwarf you crave, whip in hand. Go on, tell me I'm wrong. Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh? Alas, Fionn, our stern librarian, has recently passed on. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
Sorry. Be more careful.
Eat more fish. It's good for you.
Doesn't make any sense.
Sleeping in the gutter, and that's...
You see the city? Up on the hill.
What are you calling this new business?
You should have killed the little monsters.
And cheerful. They were provoked. The child was poked.
I have something to ask.
While we were trying to work.
Soon the bastards line up.
Stinks of cheese. Between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is. Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check if you're a vicious murderer. Benji? delicious! Speak, Benjamin. Is he safe? Killed before, but doesn't smell like a cultist. Ugh, wanted to eat murderer. Well, murderer or not, I can take no chances. I'm afraid you'll have to move along. No circus for you. Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Tribbles the Clown.
Gross negligence.
Let's see what this does.
The Circus of the Last Days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Tribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Does this arsehole not understand common? Do you want to buy face paint?
Prizes found only. Approach, ugly one. Ugly, hideous, vile. You are fortunate to have found me, freakish one. Behold! Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin! To win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable. Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most sought-after service. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing caught your eye? Oh, it's been an age since your last break, my darling.
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. Shut up! Stupid sweat, piss, incense smeller! Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye now.
Step quick. A quick rummage. Well, hello. Keep a blade close.
Lovely day, this. For now. Of course.
Oh, I has lots of Treatos. Oh, lots of times. Yes, I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Bye-bye.
Still alive, so that's progress. How much farther can I go? What's up for discussion?
Ah, the adventurer. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it. Nothing. My darling.
No time to rest. I'll give it a shot.
How delicious. I've been trying.
Papa sells pudding.
Let's get going. On my way.
B. Gardenson gave her life protecting fellow refugees. Magnalo Essie. Grief and illness laid ruin, yet her heart held only compassion. The broken God be with her. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him.
Keep your distance, darling.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger. Tunnels beneath temple. Hidden from sight. Concealed buttons. Lorgan opened for me. Fists. After me. Needed to hide. Father Lorgan. Helping me.
The spell's power wanes.
Let's move. Time to press ahead.
Lucille! It's pose grapevine, then pivot step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. And Boris. Boris! Put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. We are decades from that. I hope they could open for dribbles. Not that my star needs the support, but at this rate, who knows? Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally, I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention. Enjoy my circus, darling. You call that a pose? Again. Again!
Someone there? Quick step.
Maybe we should go.
A crooked touch.
No one's stopped me yet. These boots have seen everything.
Yeah, and I want to see triples again.
Again.
Save yourself from heartbreak, or the thing will know.
I think he looks fine.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars. And add blood. Meat. No flesh, meat. Now, now, now!
I should speak up.
Another. Good. While the cage is sturdy, the lock is old. It could be jammed shut, so not even a key could open it.
My time comes. I will show you. All of you. Look. See. The crowd. They laugh. They shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious. Cruel. You kill my mate. Steal my cubs. I roar. Break my cage. And then you die. You all die! Soon. Unlikely. Soon. No! Coward! I thought you a hunter. Wrong. You're prey. Small, sniveling, pathetic.
Pathetic.
No, we can't go. I want to see Dribbles.
You've seen him twice already, Peanut.
Yeah, and I want to see Dribbles again.
What are your gentle own? They'll conquer you.
If Crimson bites them little fingies off, don't come crying to me.
Fine.
Let me bite you, bleed you.
Save yourself from heartbreak, or the theme will know.
I thought you are.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Good puns. Because clowns aren't enough of a horror already.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go. Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up. A round of applause for the stalwart heart.
I'm glad you volunteered. I didn't want to have to shove you forward in my place.
Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special? Boring! Anyone can do that. You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate. Does anyone know why?
Why?
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you. Praise the Absolute.
I die at a circus.
Take this!
So much for peace.
Can you, beloved, stand the test of time? Save yourself from heartbreak. There's a theme I know.
Outmaneuver them.
Never a dull moment.
Stand the test of time.
Let's get this over with.
Death is but a word away.
Got the press on. Conquer all.
I speak, they burn.
Eat this!
Can you and your beloved stand the test of time?
Another doppelganger. At least we didn't kill a real clown in front of an audience.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find.
You fight good. Doppelganger, not so good.
Save yourself from heartbreak.
Coming to this plane was a mistake.
My kills, my prey. You took them. Run! I'll find you. Eat you, cowards!
Can you and your beloved
Why do you have to go missing
stand
now?
the test?
Easy. Seems to be stuck.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
My kills.
Conquer all, or conquer you.
Shall we dance?
My skellies will take forever to clean this place up.
Will your love conquer all, or conquer you?
Breathe deep and move.
You took those bastards down like it was nothing. It was amazing.
What now? Let's go.
Not everyone subscribes to...
This way. if I must.
Please, enjoy the circus, which will never be the same without dribbles.
Would your love conquer all, or conquer you?
All right. What now? Don't waste a step.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion, blazing like the sun. You're in love, are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor, truth a sword, and trust a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
It can't hurt, I suppose. Unless you embarrass me. Then you might find yourself hurting in a whole manner of ways.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. Glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you, know you, but do you know one another? Shadowheart, an endless storm surges behind sharp eyes. Listen, think. From where does Shadowheart draw comfort on a cold, dark night?
Well put. Though I'll forgive a middling wine so long as the company makes up the difference.
Your bond beats in pleasure. It is an honor to behold. The heart craves comfort, but needs respect. How does one earn the dark-haired maiden's respect?
Very good. Just don't say it so loud.
Our touch has been that of sunlight. But now we must ask the deep, the difficult. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadow heart, what is her deepest shame? Can you... While your eyes, Stira, you are wise to bring the one you love to me.
It can't hurt, I suppose.
Close your... Ah, glorious. Your bond is sweeter than nature's dew. I see you, know you. But do you know one another? Shadowheart, an endless storm surges. Listen, think.
Well put. Though I'll forgive a middling...
The heart craves comfort.
Very good.
Our touch has been that of sunlight. But now we must ask the deep, the difficult. Shame sits in the soul of all. To tame it, we must name it. Shadowheart, what is her deepest shame?
I didn't think a little game would sting so much when I agreed to this. But you're right. A perfect score. I'm flattered. Have you been studying up on me every night at camp?
I press my finger to your bond and find a shield. Impenetrable. It is beautiful. Your love is one few have. Cherish it. Go in peace, seedlings, and know that you made one whose heart was long quiet, beat with love anew. Save yourself from heartbreak, for the theme will...
Should mind my step.
Can you and your beloved stand?
There now. You can see the city. Up on the hill.
Something good here, I hope.
See it? It's up there and we're down here.
That's right. A little walk, just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Seen that for days. My feet.
Very well.
You did me a real favor clearing all those ghouls out of Moonrise. That old bonebag Ketherick had some fancy junk stashed behind all the cobwebs and piles of gore. Didn't you? Figured we only got the scraps you didn't have the strength to carry. Wish I could tell you. We're stuck out here, but most of the action is beyond Wyrm's Crossing. Would I try to fool a sharpie like you? Have a look. Stay away from trap.
Can you and your eyes, Stira, you are bring the one. Listen, think.
Well,
the heart craves comfort. Shame sits in the soul. I press. Your love is one. Go in peace.
Never wanted the easy path.
Nearly there now. You see the city? Up on the hill.
See it? It's up there and we're down here.
Just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
We've been saying that for days. My feet hurt.
quick word.
You did that old bone bag cat wish I could tell you, didn't you? When I tried to fool a sharpie like you, have a look. Stay away.
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying. I hear you've been given permission to be here. Don't disappoint me.
Is everything all right, man at Nestor? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries. Oh, how kind of you to say. I have been growing my bristles out. It's something of an art, you see.
Are you gonna search the barn or what?
A trap. Better watch my step.
Don't touch me.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Still breathing.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Here we go. I'll take that.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
I want to have a word.
Gods, any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
Seems we were patrolling around a powder keg. Glad I didn't get burned up.
What's hiding here?
Who would do such a thing?
Moving ahead. abominable.
Salutations once more.
Coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens.
I don't need you standing here gawking, thank.
Double the patrols.
Glad Nestor sorted out those trap toys. Nasty business, that.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
No one back home will ever believe this. Another step forward.
You're it! Giant cat!
Something's on my mind.
I put my money.
I'm not in the mood. Leave me alone.
We made it through hell. Twice. I know now that as long as Dan...
Remember in Moonrise, when Alfira sang us that song? I think of it every
We cannot rush into their claws again. Another defeat will wipe us out.
You haven't even got inside yet.
Money is a luxury. You don't need money.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not today.
Which way to the nearest library?
I've got a long road ahead. Need to find a way forward.
Careful, I'm bound.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Pushed, felt bones break, darkness, man buying heirlooms, vulture challenged him, brothers died on the road. Man tried to buy. East fled armies. None.
The spell's power.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. One day I'll catch a break.
Brothel? None of them have sticky fingers.
Blacksmith, we're paying you.
And
Enjoyed it.
Certified,
not magically altered. 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very next week.
Only the finest produce picked this morning. What can I get for you? If you're hungry...
My faith will guide me.
No one back home will ever believe this.
and the...
Only the finest produce picked this morning. What can I get for you? If you're...
What's next, I wonder?
They won't
Only
mind
a
about
bit.
stupid list.
No class prices.
Tim, seems like a lot.
What to do? At the ready. At the ready. Let's move. What path lies before me? Might be useful.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Let's get going. Swift as my feet can carry me. Wish I had a bag of holding. Can't give up now. Best be on my way.
My face protects me. On I go. Let's see. That's curious.
No one's stopped me yet. Seems simple enough. Can't slow down.
Let me work my magic.
No time to rest.
What a day.
Salutations. Watch your back.
Still breathing, despite everything. On my mind and, well, in it.
Careful, I'm blind.
Never a dull moment. One day I'll catch a break. What's inside?
Over here. Should be easy.
All right. What now? Should mind my step.
Prison guard has spotted you. It's either lie or fight. Somehow the guard buys your excuse. You're free to roam Wyrm's Rock Prison.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
On your way. May Lord Gortash provide. his caress after a slug of Hoot's latest hooch.
Might be right. One sip, and the world goes all fuzzy. Like I'm dreaming, but awake. Huh?
I'm not paid to chat.
Someone there? Neither seen nor heard. With pleasure. Nice and easy.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
What do you want? I don't need to escape. I've got food, water, privacy, and I mean to keep it that way. Oh, for...
Very, very quiet. Tread carefully.
I've got a long road ahead.
How delicious.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best shows.
Moving. Let's crack it open.
That's simple. Otto's been muttering in his sleep.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Let's see. path lies before me.
Are they going to arrest her?
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival. Please hold a moment.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Is expecting you.
And now Gortash invites us to
Please
see
make
him.
your way to the audience chamber.
I swear.
Nah, heard they're making those metal beasts.
Legs for smashing. What now? Go.
These things have stayed interesting. Another step forward.
Keep your distance, darling. Yes, let's.
Anyone can fix up this pig pen.
Ready or not?
Council.
Step carefully.
But nothing ever gets done.
Quietly. Let's move. How about this?
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Looking ahead.
It won't happen, I swear.
Don't waste a step.
I don't care how many
It's the art. Leave it at.
This is the armory. Not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade? Do I look like a shopkeeper? This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. I bloody wasn't. Too busy ordering more of those mechanical monstrosities to tell me. I suppose you can take a look, but make it quick. Stay sharp, stranger. In these times, all we...
That's why nothing.
Now they call for the steel box.
Tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
The house was on fire. We were rescued.
I spoke to a witness.
You've been seeing enough for ages, and we're still here. What are you waiting for?
Said that.
I don't know, dear. I don't know.
What my friend means to say is that the witness must have been...
The Flaming Fists don't stand for trouble. So stay out of it, yeah?
I almost believed you this time.
Could have hired 24 more fists for the cost of that thing.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
The elves if it weren't for him.
Have you seen the tea
Lord
things at the
Gortash
south?
is expecting you.
Elturel's exile.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Wyrm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
It must be
is expected. Please make your
Well, hello. Watch your back.
Does it really matter? Meaning that in the games of generals and dukes, we're not even pawns, just dust on the board. What happens next is out of our hands.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
All right.
Bruff's babbling, no time to talk.
Elturel would still be stuck in the elves if it weren't for him.
Have you seen the tieflings at the South Gate? Elturel's exiles, cast out by their own
Don't like
city.
it.
You're not being paid to like it.
Lord Gortash
If I was
is
you,
expecting
I'd
see
focus on
here.
my own job.
Please
Still watches.
audience chamber.
What? Oh, what are you doing in here?
You notice the gnome slip a lockpick into his pocket.
You're not a fist. Go on, get out, or I'll wake the others. I'm no thief. I was going to pay it back. Eventually. I needed the gold. I'm getting out of here. Taking a ferry down the coast to get me home. Those bloody crooks at the docks are charging triple, though. Danger money. It's a joke. No! I mean, I quit. Nothing wrong with quitting a job. My wife said we have to stand and fight, and I can't. I won't. I'm not made for this. All right. It's all hidden up on the roof. I just wanted to be safe. I'm not a coward. I'm not.
Tracks. Easy. How can we rescue?
yet?
I'll just help myself.
Next is out of our hands.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Still alive, so that's progress. Never wanted the easy path.
Lord
I can keep going a little longer now.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Stand down, villain. In the name of the Steel Watch, aggressive action will not be tolerated in the presence of the patriarchs of this proud city. The Steel Watch appreciate your cooperation, citizen.
Dearest patriarchs, but a moment. I must greet a most honored guest. My friend, forgive the cold welcome. My Steel Watchers are eager watchdogs, for the good of the people, I'm sure you understand. Lord Enver Gortash at your service. I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. You know, it takes all three to control the brain. Without Thorm's, it's become vexingly willful. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all three Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my Steel Watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here. So the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
An ally could be useful, at least for now. And when he's no longer useful, well, we can dispose of him then.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Orin is elusive, shall we say. The grip of the steel watch may be tight, but sand still slips through its fingers. And some conflicts are best resolved quietly. The people are cattle, obedient until panicked. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. It's not, but it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we, will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute god. The faithful will do anything in the name of their god. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. More importantly, just. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur'S blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed. Within? What do you mean? Traitor! Any who dare speak ill.
Pardon me for saying, Archduke, but do the people require such a heavy hand?
The people demand it. Is a Baldurian truly free when he fears for his future?
Stand ready.
I trust the request was denied. We need to look at our own defenses until the danger has passed.
He did it! He's really Archduke. So excited I could jump right out of my boots.
Mary it is, my good lady.
Ah, but perhaps some mint wine. My palate needs cleansing. Though
Your first act is up.
Next, we identify all enemies.
Here goes nothing.
Enemies? Something's not right about those.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree. And to think, the drama's just started. You see, Gortash has had Will's father relocated. To his death, the way I hear it. Such a shame. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there? I know enough. Let's talk to Will in your camp. Work something out. The Duke's life depends on it.
By order of Lord Gortash,
There's nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
Very well.
Problem, citizen?
Forget I said anything. All right.
The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and... Hold it. You're not the builder. Which means I've got no use for you. Hooligans at the Mermaid have been using my shutters for target practice. And that's not the half of it. I've had to replace the same window 3 times now, not to mention the mess they've made of my front door. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
Any complaints will be handled after you turn your animals over to the care of the Ducal Council.
Oh, and what good is that gonna do us?
Anything of use? If not over, then through. Let's see what this does. Just out of view. These boots have seen everything. Need to find a way forward. Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. What to do? Moving ahead. I want to have a word.
The city is only as strong as its walls. Gortash understands this.
These boots have seen everything.
I trust the request was denied. We need to look at our own defenses until the danger has passed.
Crime's been committed, and this guard's decided to investigate.
With haste. I should speak up.
Master Porter, I've taken the liberty of... Oh, you're not the master. Just as well.
What's next?
Keep a blade close.
A long way from Waterdeep.
path less
on his
travelled.
side. That should tell you something. What? Everything is the same as the last.
Archduke, King, it's all the same. It's always some rich prick in charge.
Can't give up now. Right on my feet.
Now they call for the steel watch.
It won't happen, I swear.
Oh, I can't let it glaze that pig.
What is it this time?
We were rescuing people.
I spoke to a witness who
That's
said
why
the
most
entertain's
things
gonna
jump and stumble around.
We tell them what happened.
Needs them.
Have you seen the teeth?
Are the gods truly this petty?
Tadpole quivers, revealing your discussion with Mizora to Will.
Shit. Father's been taken, and Mizora started to scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? A little too eager for my liking. Well, we'll have answers soon enough. Let's talk to Mizora. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
I need a quick word.
Oathbreaker, what do you need of me? Returning to your oath means relinquishing the darkness within you. Your oath-sworn powers will return. You will be bound again by the decrees you promised.
There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Feel my voice rattle your bones as I proclaim our victory. Moon Maiden Selûne, hear me. Ketheric Thorm, traitor, apostle of Merkel, is dead at last. My mate, Most High. Darling Isabel is safe and well. Safe and well, and returned to my embrace. Blessings upon the slayer of the Wicked One. Listen to the subtle vibrations of the Moon Maiden thumping within your heart chambers, friend. She works her magic there. My darling Isabel says we will stay allied at your side. I am pleased to hear it. Pray, ask, and I will tell. Do I not radiate with my mother's brightness, her glory? There can be no doubt. I am of her silvered flesh, her celestial womb. Ketheric Thorm, father of my one and only love, enslaver of Dame Aelin. Ketheric Thorm never did trust me, even when he worshipped the Moon Maiden. He was threatened by my love for Isabel, by her love for me. When she died, curse the day, the hour, we each of us mourned bitterly. But Ketheric's pain could be touched by no aid, no boundary. He turned to wretched Shah, the Lady of Loss, for relief. And she whispered into his ear, poisoning his mind. He and his loathsome advisor, Balthazar, lured me into the Shadowfell, claimed they'd found someone in need of my aid. There, they trapped me in their infernal cage. I was killed, murdered, made dead over and over and over by justiciars of every make and kind. I was reborn, for it is my nature. And Ketheric fed upon my immortality all the while. But lo, the brute is dead, and we live! Why, she already has. She has brought her sword to your side, Dame Aelin. So mighty are her wonders, her great wisdom. Together, we will set this fair land free of tyranny and murder.
Baldur's Gate. You know, I never quite believed I'd actually make it back. Wasn't until we got within reach of Wyrm's Crossing that it felt real. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home. I suppose it is. Though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us. I may have to rely on your local knowledge to plug the gaps in my own mind. Hopefully, I'll remember more than I expect to. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere. Why, hello, lover. That sounded more debonair in my head, I'll admit. Do you need something?
Of course.
Just the one?
goes nothing.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me. Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beator.
Notum sit in beator.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice, adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
Fina, Cirrus, arbiters for the hells, exemplars of justice.
Your parasite links with Will's, and your memories flow into him. He sees his father's flight from Wyrm's Rock, and hears Mazora's words to you.
Shit. Where did Gortash send my father? How do I save him?
Sisters.
Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus. Infernos contractus te vocamus.
Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. A life for a life. No contract is ended without sacrifice. The cost must be paid. Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the Archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact, and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel! I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is slain.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazura's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior in death. The blade will be guiding his own hand, but freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something. I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtain the final 2 netherstones and take back our minds. And the city from the brain. Go on then.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. Impossible. My bargain was uncommonly reasonable. A single soul for the return of Baldur's Gate's most beloved duke. A real bargain, I should think. I never thought the legendary Blade of Frontiers would surrender his father for freedom. Not very valorous, if you ask me. But what does a mean old devil like me know about heroes? The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus, my mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy. Just because he's not my pet doesn't mean he's not useful. The Absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise, and you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorched. Ugh, you are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious. Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod. It kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead, after all. Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what, when the time comes to squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketheric and took his netherstone, the Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. Its rebellion against Orin and Gortash has been fierce, even as it executes their final orders. Once those orders are complete, there is a good chance it will break free.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome. Trying to guard us. The brain is restless, but I am distracted, and my lack of focus is endangering us. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else. Indeed. Duke Stelmane. Or as I knew her, Belin, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you. In life, she was my business partner, back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone. I appreciate your understanding. What I feel is deeper than superficial cures can reach, and not entirely unwelcome. Most people think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. I am glad you are not most people. Another quake. The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus. And so do you.
What's in here?
sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the Pact is worth it to him.
Of course.
I suppose you've earned it. Fine. What's on your mind?